What up, world? What's up? What's up with it? Um, it's been a minute since I've been in here, man. A lot of work I've been doing. I'm working back with the kids, and um, that's just where my heart is at. Just trying to help these kids, and you know, help them see it from a path or a direction that I wasn't. Nobody really helped me like that. I had to go down like a lot of rocky roads to learn a lot of lessons in life. And so my heart is in that. That's just, part of my gift is to help these kids. So, I enjoy doing it. It's stressful sometimes, but I enjoy doing it. But um, shouts out to all those who uh, is always staying tapped in to the Tapped In podcast. Shouts out to those who always trying to show their support. Um, but I just wanted to kind of talk about how everybody got losses they take in life. We all take losses. We all been through situations where we took a loss or that we've, dealt with, a situation where we lost something. But, you know, throughout all the things in life that I've lost, other than people I love and, friends and family and things of that nature, it's like one of the hardest things I feel, the hardest losses I've took personally for myself, that bothers me all the time is the fact that it's hard to accept the fact that we're not going to be able to save every single one of these children. You know what I mean? To me, that's a hard loss. You know what I'm saying? That's a hard loss to me. Not being able to reach each and every one of these children. Knowing that you've tried and that you constantly try to help them get through and help them to see it from a perspective to where it's something relatable enough to them to where they can see the bigger picture. But, just the sad reality is that the fact that this generation of the kids now in this day and age is like their vision is not the same as ours. So it's like and it's our fault. It's the OG's fault. It's our fault because they really never had nothing to look to. Once the governing of the community stopped, then it led down to the generation of the 70s and 80s babies. You know what I'm saying? It led to that generation. After that generation, it was kind of like everything fell apart because it was no longer like people stepping out there, stepping up, really trying to do something for the kids and really trying to, help give the children direction. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that was the biggest mistake that we could have made in our generation. You know what I'm saying? When the OGs before us and our grandparents and people like that was, still somewhat governing the communities and still somewhat like lacing us up, we were supposed to pass that down to where this generation now will understand that and they will have the whole full aspect of how that works and everything. But now it's like once we took our hands off of it and we said, you know what, I'm done. Um I'm not gonna I'm not gonna get in these kids' business. They young, they wild, let's leave it alone, let's take our hands off. When we got to that point and our parents told us, you know what, whatever y'all do what y'all want to do, y'all don't want to listen anyway. It's kind of like they just threw their towels in on us and gave up on us, and then we passed that same type of demeanor down to the generation that's out here now, instead of just continuing the governing process. And that, I think that would have helped a lot if we would have put more effort into that. And if we would have thought like that then, the same way we thinking now when we look at it from this aspect, being older OGs, you know what I'm saying? And it make you really realize like, damn, like our generation somewhat lost because of us. You know what I'm saying? So, that to me, like I just said, I just wanted to kind of come on here and speak on that and just like express that a little bit because I feel like, this is At what time is better than now than to really try to help these children and help these kids and, help this younger generation, and do it in a respectful manner, because they young men and women and they want respect just like we wanted respect in our time. They don't, you can't come at them all sideways, treating them like they generation ain't, worthy, just because of our generation was different than theirs, because of the music we listened to, the way we dressed, the way we carried ourselves was a lot different than how it is now. We can't treat them like they ain't, they not worthy of even us having a conversation with them. You know what I'm saying? You gotta come at them in the right way, but at the same time, I still feel like we still should have it in us to drop some jewels here and there on this younger generation, man. All of them not gonna listen. We know that. We know that all of them is not gonna listen. But once you see one toot their ear up like they trying to hear something, that's when you drop them jewels on them. You keep it moving, because it might be that young generation character to where they go and tell their friends and they pass it down. And I believe that's the way it has to be. It's more of a chain of command now, because an old head go and talk to these young dudes, just straight up. They gonna look at you like you crazy, like you ain't did nothing for me. I don't know you. You ain't my parents. I mean, this generation right here, they doing a lot of stuff by themselves independently. They feel like they don't need nobody. So a lot of times it's more so you just got to pass it down, and then whatever game you get to that younger generation, they going to give it to the other people around their same age. You know what I'm saying? It's ways we can do it, but not enough people got their mind open to doing that. They don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? We ain't trying to change the world. We just trying to change what's going on around us. You know what I'm saying? Because if it fall over into the house next door to me, then eventually it's going to fall over into my house. So, that's just something people need to think about. But that's just the biggest loss I feel like, that one of the biggest losses that I hate taking, and I take it often, is when I feel like I can't touch the minds and hearts I can't get them all. I can't get them all. So that's my biggest issue. And I think that's, what's going on with me right now. That's my biggest issue, just that fact and that thought, you know what I'm saying? So, other than that, though, you know what I'm saying, I just want to shout out everybody, like I said, that's been supporting Tapped In podcast. Like, share, and subscribe. Let people know about the podcast, man. That's free. It don't cost nothing to do that. Y'all go on Amazon.com. Check out my book. Go into the books portal and check out my book. Don't Think Like Me, Just Think. Y'all check that book out, man. And I really, really, really want y'all to tap into that book, man. And, share it. Let people know about it. Share it on your social media. And, just stay tapped into it. Y'all look for the next episode, Mental Health in the Family. It'll be coming out this Thursday. It'll be the part 2 to that. So just stay tapped in, man. We're going to holler at y'all next time. Shout out to Tony Johnson, House of Resources. Y'all CEO Youth League, you know what I'm saying? We changing the narrative and all this, man. Shout out to Dr. Tony Norrell, man. Y'all check out that app that he just came out with. The app is called Herb Nerd Pro, spelled with an H. H-E-R-B, Nerd Pro. Y'all check that out. It's on the Play Store. It's a really good app, man. If you really want to stay on top of your health stuff, man, and you want to do it the natural way, this app is going to show you how it go. Until next time, I'm going to holler at y'all, man. Y'all stay tapped in. Peace.